Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci. Yeah, I'm in Dubai, right? And that's when I'm at. And you probably maybe in the Eastern Standard Time zone. But yeah, wherever you are, thank you for being here. I'm always having fun. I used to live in Chile, right? And before that, I actually used to live in Canada, right? So I am a Canadian. Just hate the cold, so I'm not not a real Canadian, right? They actually want to take away my passport because I can't stand the cold. Just kidding, folks. Oh man, it's you know what? It's a great time to be alive, right? Even though governments around the world are basically becoming tyrannical and horrible, right? And basically breaking Nuremberg codes, basically when you are coerced into doing something that you believe is against your own personal health and putting poison in your body, that is clear violation of the Nuremberg Code, which is penalty is death. So yeah, things are going to once Bitcoin becomes money. There's going to be trials that comes down, right, to these tyrannical people and they're going to suffer the consequences, and I don't feel sorry for them at all. They cannot say I didn't know, crap. It's clearly obvious that what you're doing is wrong. You're getting paid by somebody else to do the bad things, so you got to stop. But I'm gonna digress from there, because you know what, we're here for cryptocurrencies. Right, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum. How's it going, right? And yeah, we're going to have some fun today. So I'm doing this in front of a live audience, right? If you want to join us, you can do it so by heading over to davincej15.com, and you can also join us, right? For a small fee, and it's lots of fun. You can show you all what we're trading, what I'm trading, and how my little lady portfolio is stacking up. Okay, with that said, anything we talk about today is basically just trading entertainment and is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any money in the market. Let's start off with the crypto bubbles. We are doing extremely well with the little lady strategy. All of these alts are green, priced in Bitcoin. You want things priced in Bitcoin. You want to see your wealth grow in Bitcoin. You don't want to see it grow in dollars. Whenever somebody tells me, oh, I made a lot of money today, I made 20K, I'm like, okay, let's see how long that 20K lasts in the next 6 months, because it's going to drop in value very, very fast. So make sure you got something that's going to go up in value very, very fast, like Bitcoin. All right. And if you want to learn the little A strategy, you can head over to www.davincicodes.net/videos, and that's absolutely free. Yes, and I will plan to redo these videos, but I know I've said that for a while, but I will get to it. Okay, in our group, right, Lee doing a fantastic job. This is just one of many trades that he's got going here, Kava US against USDT. So if you're interested in getting some of those juicy trades, hopefully you're cashing in your USDT to Bitcoin if you get paid. You could do so and come over to the davincej15.com, sign up, and you can be a part of that. Okay, so let's get on to the news and move through this news really fast, right? Okay, Facebook crypto wallet is ready for market, but is the market ready for Novi? Novi is a new wallet that is basically for a stablecoin that Facebook is creating. They changed they used to be Libra. They changed it to Diem, the company name, I think it was Libra, and then they switched to Diem, and then their wallet was supposed to be Calibra, and now it's Novi. So yeah, they're all over the place. They don't know what they're going to do. I think the real issue was when they started off, they wanted to do, sort of like a new SDR, and I'm sure the world, what's it called, what's it called? Oh darn, I forgot the name of the financial financial institution. But anyways, IMF, yes, the IMF was like No, you're not. Don't think so. Try again. And so was the United States government. It's like, but they're going to give the blessings to, you know, of course, a cryptocurrency that is tied to US dollar now, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies that are stablecoins, they're using debt instruments, which will help the Fed a lot in this situation, because the Fed is actually seeing light on this one. Why is that? It's because their balance sheet is so fat, right? So fat that, you know, they'll sit. It's almost going to sink the Titanic, the United States dollar. So they're seeing this as their new China, basically, like the cryptocurrency market. I don't know if the market's ready to absorb that much, what's it called, USDT or stable coins, and use them directly, but who knows? Maybe it is. And then if they do, and then they start using the debt instruments, that will take some of the heat off of the Federal Reserve. And so that's why this has been given the you know, the blessing. Yes, you can do this. You can do this. Yes, you can. And I'm sure nobody's talked about that. I'm sure if you watch all the different news channels out there, nobody's mentioned this little tidbit of information, right? So yeah, I see things a little bit different than the average person. Worldwide crypto adoption jumps 2,300% since 2019. Chain Analysis says. I mean, oh, that's mind blowing, man. And it's just beginning. It's just beginning. Things are going to move very fast. Make sure that you're on this train, right? If you're not, what are you doing? You need to get on this right now, because it's going to get scary. Mike Novagratz, Galaxy Digital rolling out DeFi index fund. I mean, like, you don't have any DeFi, you don't have any Uniswap, you don't have any Abacomp or any of that. Even Ethereum, you are hurting. Even just Ethereum, if you could just hold on to Ethereum, you're doing good, because that's basically the play on the whole space, right? Right? NFTs, DeFi's, everything, because everything runs on all the stuff. All the major tools run off of Ethereum. So got to get at least some Ethereum before you know, these guys sell it to the masses. You want to be selling it to the masses with them, and not, you know, buying with them, buying when they tell you to buy. Okay, so make sure you do that. All right, so let's head over to now this guy. This guy signals confidence, right? Andreessen signals confidence in playing to earn crypto gaming with yield guild investment. Yes, I know, this is crazy. I have a friend, an Australian friend, who was a trader, and now she runs her own esports team. And I'm like, wow, who knew? And she's making money hand over fist with like massive number of players. And yeah, she feels like, oh, this seems almost illegal. And yeah, she's an Axiom. She got into Axiom. She started just in May, and is just raking in the dough. So this is the new future of both NFTs or even game digital currency, because yeah, games, right, are a way to onboard, and people have fun and enjoy it, getting into the digital currency space. And yeah, and this can definitely each game will have, depending on how they manage it, can see massive gains. And the next game that comes out, yeah, you might want to jump on it fast, because everything in this space is going to explode heavily into this super cycle that we're going into over the next 6 months. Yeah. Worldline, Bitcoin Swiss partner to enable merchants to accept Bitcoin in Switzerland. Yes, this has been rolling out around the world, not only in Switzerland, but also in Chile a while back. most of the vendors can accept Bitcoin directly online. So this is happening really fast. You need to see the writing on the wall. Most people don't because they're not here in this space. So you need to share this with your friends and family. Even if you just send them the article, maybe it would be great if you send them my video, but if you send them this article, that would be even better. Links are in the description below. So make sure that you get your friends and family seeing, hey man, you gotta get here before the masses do, right? They're coming, and they're coming in droves, right? On PayPal's trading service in the UK. Yeah, PayPal is probably going to allow you to trade directly with cryptocurrencies, but I don't know. I don't trust these guys. You probably won't be able to withdraw. You might be able to trade, and then, you know, what that happens, right? It's just a derivative, and yeah, it's not a good thing to have a derivative, because yeah, it just makes it easier for governments to confiscate. And yeah, I talked about speaking about confiscation. Let me just go back here. One of the things we talked about is that once you have to be registered into the system and so forth, and you know, the government right now is printing, and everywhere is printing money. Once the money stops working, once the printing presses are just going too fast, and hyperinflation kicks in, the governments can't function. So does that mean that they go, oh well, I guess we just have to cut spending? No, not. And through the history of mankind, that's never happening. What they do is take your money, and then what they're going to do is probably flip you over. They're not take it. They're not thieves. They're going to give you your local currency for your cryptocurrency. Say thank you, man. You know, we're paying you, right? We're helping you out. You don't want to hold this volatile asset. It's crazy. We'll give you more dollars or euros or pound, British pounds. We'll give you more than the actual value of the asset. You're like, that's never happened in the United States ever. Okay, in 1933, 1 ounce of gold was worth $20, right? It stayed that way for quite some time, and then all of a sudden the government said, hey, can you give me that gold? I'll give you $20.68. You're getting paid, dog. You're getting paid heavy. And then they repriced it at $35. Okay, so don't give me that they don't do that. Okay, they never done that. That's what they do. Okay. Alrighty. A crypto billionaire expects BTC price to touch $88,000, 888. Okay, why that number? I don't know. It's going to go somewhere past that number sometime, right? But yeah, and probably go beyond, like 50%. Like right now we're at 50K. If a double for Bitcoin is blase. So don't be surprised if we go to double before, you know, I mean, and I just passed through the 88K, like 88K, what is this, Back to the Future, I think it was, what, they went to 88 miles per hour or something like that. Like, what? What is he, Chinese? With the eights, man, what the heck? Oh my God, it's just gonna blow through that like it's not there. Okay. Alrighty. All right. MUFG partners with Coinbase to allow 40 million customers to buy Bitcoin in Japan. Yeah. Do I need to say more? Do I really? Bitcoin, man, it's spreading. They're just preparing the landscape across the planet here for the massive run where people are running into Bitcoin as prices go up. Make sure you're here before that. Just make sure you got your seat on the bus. All right. To close off, the U.S. empire has fallen. Choose Bitcoin. Yes. We need to go over this? I just want to, maybe I should read a little bit, right? But you know what's going on, right? You've seen it, right? As it stands today, the U.S. government has no moral high ground from which to attempt to police the rest of the world. How could they dare to attempt lecture others? The federal government in the U.S. doesn't even strive to line up to the ideals of this country was founded on. It's demonized free speech by verbally tar and feathering anyone who goes against the approved Fauci narrative and labeling them misinformation super spreaders. It has proven to be woefully incompetent as a military power that is able to strategize and execute. And it has sold out the American people to special interests who completely control the legislative process at this point. Nothing made this more clear than the infrastructure bill that was written by a bunch of lobbyists. Disastrous end to the 20-year war during the Department of Defense dole out over $1 trillion of taxpayer money to the war machine contractors who made out like bandits while accomplishing absolutely nothing. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just a small part of all the nonsense that's going on. I mean, right now, people are fighting the passport, the vaccine passports, right? Nonstop, what's it called? Welfare and corporate welfare and individual welfare. It's ridiculous. This is all going to end badly, and nothing you could do except buy Bitcoin. Do you think the U.S. government's going to stop spending money? Do you think they're going to stop printing money anytime soon? No. Are they going to start, obeying the laws of the land? No. It's total chaos, and there's nothing you can do. There's no voting this thing into righteousness. It is what it is. You need to protect yourself. You need to avoid trying to depend on the government and solely depend on yourself. The best investment that you can ever make in your life is the investment in yourself. Make sure you do so, and part of that investment should be getting paid in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks.